Hello everyone and welcome to a smash look at Nightside. Fraz here as always, and this comes from Omni Dreams Creations. What is it? Well, it's a pretty darn stellar RTS game that has some very vastly different factions and a pretty sweet story to go alongside. The only thing I find is this: the story doesn't have any dialogue, but it has some pretty fantastic storyline going on. The only thing is it seems the cutscenes are slightly let down. It seems the quality is a bit lower than the actual game itself. I know Deus Ex had that issue actually. Anyway, first up we have options. The options are quite nice. You've got gameplay and everything's broken down. You can also have shortcuts. Each race has its own shortcuts, which is really nice. Also, how cool is that music? Music is awesome. I really want to get hold of it somehow. You've also got graphics. You've got ultra. You can take it all the way up if you want. You've got resolution options and you've got sound options as well, and you can apply that. Just hit back here. So yes, you've got story mode. You've got versus AI, which is basically a skirmish, and also multiplayer and a bunch of tutorials. There's a lot in this game. And hats off to the developers for making just a fantastic game, to be honest. But yes, how about we get in? What I'm going to do is I don't know whether to show you guys a bit of the story or not. I think the best way to show this game off is to go in a few skirmish modes so you can see what the units are available, how the units react, because the factions are very, very different. They kind of rely on light in a way. Each faction gathers the same sort of resources, but the way the factions react and everything are very, very different. I mean, something like Grey Goo, how vastly different things were. So I'm just going to go into versus AI. I'm going to go... I'll take Island. I want to go YX, because they're actually really, really cool. Humans, right, so just a quick overview of like what's actually different. So, humans, everything sort of like, all the buildings float. Apart from the main base, I think. But all the buildings mostly float. Your units are very sort of android-y. And that's about it. YX, everything sort of sells. So everything comes out. You have a bunch of wee cells come out, and then you create the cells, and you can create units from it, create buildings from it, so on and so forth. And then you can disintegrate them into just make other stuff as well. And then Nova are kind of almost your basic normal RTS faction. You know, they're all on foot. Every unit has air units as well, but they're mostly on foot. But they're mostly your starting race. You know, you're starting, your Space Marines and Warhammer. Your I've forgotten the Grey Goo races. Beta in Grey Goo, or Command and Conquer. Your basic units. But what I'll do is I'll do YX versus humans. Because I actually like the Nova, and I'd like to actually show you guys Nova later on. So I'm going to go to this. I'm going to put it in medium. And we like a bit of challenge, don't we? Anyway, let us get into the game. The game is actually pretty quick, usually loading up. Alright guys, I just had to kind of cut the video a little bit apart because the game did crash. It doesn't seem to like fraps very much, but this is YX, so you can automatically create cells, and then we can just create free gathers, and everything is mostly created from this. Resources though can be used for upgrades as well, so it's something to keep in mind. If you keep this sort of auto making, it's not going to kind of get there too quickly. So we have this, and we can make a little recon. I'm just going to set this over here. The entrance is around about here. I will be building up some turrets first because the enemies pretty brutal, but you can see, look at this environment. It's very shiny, very cool looking. Everything sort of like reacts to the light, or like light activates. Like the lighting system is so fantastic looking in this. I need 2 of that, but I need ground tech to actually make them. But yeah, the controls very easily. You can use your arrow keys if you so desire. You can move the mouse to either end of the screen, which is always quite nice. I'm gonna get this here. I'm going to make a unit. I didn't want recon. Well, it gives me a good chance to actually show you sort of disintegrating them back. So if I do this and you can just do this, you can do that with any unit you want. So you can do that if you really wanted some other units and just be like, right, I want to, get this and get this out fast. Because there is this unit, the War Pillar, which is insanely powerful. Let's get that. Can I put that there? There we go. Put that there. That needs ground tech, so we got some ground tech. Let's put that there. Get some units going. So we have that down just now. Probably going to need an abundance more of these guys. On my luck. The enemy seems to just swarm you so so damn fast. The AI does not muck around at all, which is always nice to have a nice wee challenge. We can make some basic units now. Now each recon unit does have a special ability once you unlock it at the main base, which is this, which will allow it to basically scan. There we go. You're fighting already. Could I get one of these in here, please? This basically is just a regenerator. It is just a healer. But trust me, they come in handy. What I want to do is try... God, can I hit you? Nope. What I want to try and do is get some more units out, though. Or find another place that's got some... This is what I mean by the light. It's so dark, as it's like the dark side of the planet. But I'm trying to find any more resource points, because that would be wonderful if I could find more. No? Nothing? Nothing at all? But yeah, the environments look freaking awesome. Well, oh dear. I feel like we're going to need more of these. Get out there. They're repairing faster than they can shoot, so that's good. We are going to need some more units pretty darn fast, but we need to actually get the tech for it. Evolution tech. Give me one of them. Because you can disintegrate other buildings as well, which is really fantastic. It's just, this is vastly different from the humans. Are kind of like, all the buildings float, but that's about the only difference, and then everything else is sort of, you know, just built from them. But their, like, turrets can actually move. I just realized there's one of them over there. Go over there. How many is it for one of these? 3. So, for some reason, though, it is kind of odd, because it's control to actually add units rather than alt, because I'm used to pressing alt for... So that's a wee bit different. These guys can go there. I was to then bring this over here. I don't want evolution tech. I want... Oh. Get out of here. Put them in there. Give me one of them there. Give me one of them. You can also... there is hotkeys for everything, which is always quite nice. Why won't you let me do it? Gonna put that there. Oh dear. That's a lot of bloody units. That is an incredible lot of units. No, we want that. I don't want to do that. So you might notice I'm a bit of a toddler in RTS games, but hey, you know, we've got some. We have another resource pile right there as well. What I'm going to try and do though is I'm going to turn this off a little bit, so we can actually just get some resources. Because I want to show you guys just quickly the other bit, because there is advanced tech as well. You can get shields. Most of the factions actually have shields in them. I think it's the humans ones they have to actually activate, if I mind right though. But the soundtrack, the way they get, look, you zoom in, like, you have this, and the humans are very different, but they all look like, you know, they're made in the same world, in a sense. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense, but... because if I do this now, and I can click this, and it allows you to just see what's going on. And it just looks really cool. The systems they've got in this game are really fantastic. I'm just going to set this to go mad for a little bit, so we can get some guys out, because we can actually build some heavier units now. Matrix shields, Dominator can attack air, and there we go. Get some of them. Get some of them. Give me another one of them. Give me more of them. So we'll have some heavier units now come in though. Look at the size of this thing. Get lost. Time to attack. The shields are on this one, so I'm going to need to turn this off a little bit to try and get some shields up, but we have some heavier units now, so... But likely they're going to start to send heavier units. Most things are lasers. The sound assets are pretty cool. I mean, it is almost like... how would I probably say it? Like Star Wars, like the whole pew pew pew. I can't believe it has done that, but you know, it is sort of like that kind of sensation you've got going on in the game. I'm just going to make these group 1 and set them at the front. War tech. I feel we need some war tech. And let's get that. We need some shields on our stuff. We can easily get that. We have a lot of units suddenly, or a lot of money, so I'm going to send that down there. Does this have any reason? Nope. But this is also where you could get evolution stuff, which actually increases you on the defense and damage output. I'm going to get that as well. That will allow the war pillar. Enables the vector to boost nearby. Come here, little guy. They're probably going to send a massive wave soon if I don't hurry up. Now, the only thing I would say is there's no timer like saying this takes 30 seconds, this takes 10 seconds, so on and so forth. It's just sort of like, right, you see it going. That would be something I might like to see incorporated, but that's about it. We need units. What I might try and do is get enough of these so I can show you guys the war pillar, because it's insanely awesome. It really is. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, we got some more air units coming in here. Does that mean we have other units? Yep. That is a lot. We also have this, the Fox. Get back here. You get up there. We got enough yet? Nope, we only have 26. This should all hold, I hope. Get rid of that, get rid of that one. Get rid of him. I'm gonna bring that. Oh, it took him out. Dang it. Right. How many got? 36. Almost there. Let's make a war pillar. It's huge. But every 50 of this will make a cell anyway, so and we have a good amount of actually resources coming. You can actually click and you see how much resources left. It does regenerate over time, like this will go down and then it sits and goes up between 1 and 10. But you're not going to get as much an increase coming in any given time. But, you know, you're not going to be spending much time with the in-games though. What do I want? What do I want? Probably need to cut this off a bit so we can actually make some advancements that way. I want a matrix. Give me one of them, one of them. But I must say, the game looks fantastic, plays fantastic. You know, each faction does have a big unit. Here's a war pillar. Look at the size of this thing. Give me this. So we have some shields. I'm just going to upgrade that and upgrade that. We could get more of shields maybe, but let's head out. So we can see what the other base is up to. Or the other enemy, should I say. Oh, hi. That means units are coming this way. Yep. Look how much damage this does. It also has a shockwave, which does this. And makes everything blow up. Which is always nice and dandy. Do we... Yeah, we want to make loads of these guys. Now, the only thing I find is, like, when you... Because some RTSs where you click your control group and then double-click it, it goes down immediately. Sometimes this can, you're hitting it about 4 times. I don't know if that's something to do with the game or it's a deliberate choice. Right, so this unit's going to be down here somewhere, isn't it? We do have a lot of these guys, so we can make some of these. Where are you? Okay, so I want to do this and then double click all these, create group 1, come down here. To get flyers, of course, you're going to need the air tech area. Just going to cut this off again because we do need to get this up, and that's a lot of money for that stuff. But we will be able to create air tech. The tri-stars are so cool looking. Do I have a name, people here? Don't think I do. Now I can create them. Just try to show you guys just, you know, just show off some of the units of what you can actually get within the game. That tri-star's almost done. There we go. Some basic units here. And a tri-star. The tri-star is so cool looking. There's also options down here. You can like select the whole army, select war tech, you know, just basic things that way, so you can quickly get to stuff. But going to do that. Did we just annihilate them? It seems like we did. Let's get in there. A tri-star's coming down behind us. You know, the enemy on medium is ridiculously hard at times, but to think what it could be like on hard, it just gets scary thought. But what I'll do is, obviously, I'll show you this faction. I'll show you one of the other ones. Me playing it. I think it's Nova still to play. And I'll probably play off against this faction maybe. Where are you? Where are you hiding? Hello. Want to use a shockwave now? Everything blows up. Oh, hello. Now there doesn't seem to be an attack move per se, because you can't hit A and make an attack move. There doesn't seem to be any sort of attack moves. Like you could hit hold ground, attack ground, or patrol. This is what I mean. Like all these buildings are actually floating. Let's get rid of that and do that. The platforms, everything comes from platforms with the human race. So you need to build a platform to be able to actually build another thing. If we just focus on this, we'll actually destroy them and take them out. Almost there, and boom. Player 2 defeated. There we go. So yeah, it's kind of simple in that aspect, but I like the fact that there's just a lot of variance. So now I'm going to go with the Nova. I'm just going to put it in red. I'll go off against the YX, and we'll go from there. So I'll quickly just stop this video and start it again once we're in the game. Alright guys, and this is the Nova. So basically we're going to create 3 of these guys to go. They are very much the, like this is stationary in a sense, like it sits but it can actually move. I'm just going to put that over there. But all their units can actually be made and then moved again. Like it has to be sat in place, but then it can like take off and land again. All the buildings, so I would say probably think of Terran in a way. But it's different as well. This guy's going to come out, because this is the Defender, which is a turret. Because you can take this and then sit it here. I want to scout, try and see which way they're going to come. I love how when you go red, it's just like a red tint around everything. It's so cool. I'm going to put you over there. And we do need crown control so we can actually make some stuff. Thank you. Okay, so they can either come that way or they can either come this. We're probably going to come this way, I think. As a facility complete. So then we just take this and put it over here. But yeah, like this, I can take this up again and put it somewhere else if I want. So I can put it there. As soon as this is locked in, we can then start churning out some units. So give me a couple of them. Gonna get a few more defenders because we're probably gonna need them at this rate. These little guys are really, really fast, and they have like a fast fire rate. Like they're not too powerful, but they're like they're basically a swarm. Where is the enemy? I would like to know. Probably gonna come up here, aren't they? There's another one down. Gonna create a researcher. That them there. Now this is the sort of scout ability for Nova. I really like it because it sends orbs off in the directions. Right, so these guys are actually coming this way. So if I was to then that there, I'm gonna put the research facility in there. Because then we can make high-tech units, hopefully. You do get the destroyer, but there is a unit, I think it's within the drone factory, and it's just like a giant aircraft character. It is insanely cool. Right, okay, so that is that. Gonna put that in there. Probably want another ground control so we can actually keep up with some units. Gonna get some of these guys out. Always nice to have some big tanks. So this actually has shields. So you see the vast difference between units, like how units are made between these two factions alone, and how, you know, how they actually humans do it as well. Gonna do this just to see if there's anything else coming behind them. Nope. There we go. But the main story sort of goes along like you were fighting the Nova at first as like a human who's kind of lost his way, and then they sort of like ask for your help and you get upgrades. It's really quite an intricate, awesome story going on. Right, these guys are going to get in this base, aren't they? Give me more of these guys. Get out of here. Give me some shields and we definitely need to hunt down some more resources. So what I would like to do is maybe get a few of these guys. Take one of them away and put them on that one. It's making another defender, isn't it? Yep. Put that one behind there. I want this little guy to go to here. Just so we can see what's actually over there and if it's helpful or not. Get one of them, get more defense. I think this soundtrack is really kind of cool. So we got these guys which have shields now. You go over and plonk yourself on that. I want you to go up there. See what's up there. But you can do everything from, you know, I can create a control group out of these guys. I can create a control group out of these guys. So I can click this and quickly get a couple of destroyers and another one of them. So but yeah, like the thing is, I still don't know, like this is going slightly faster, it's going slightly slower, and that was started first. I still don't know like how fast things are actually going, like how long that actually takes. You probably need to time it, but also destroyer. You may be thinking these guys are floating, but see if you look closely. Watch this. They actually do have legs. And it's not there at all? No? Oh, okay, fine. Oh dear, you're certainly focusing on your air tech. Not exactly happy with that. Oh, you have a lot of bloody units. Is there any? Where is all the resource points? The map does actually show you where they are, and I've completely forgotten which way to go. May as well get that, and I'm going to plonk this down over here. No, still nothing. Enables the mothership to launch defensive drones, which is always nice. So yeah, all bases sort of have like the YX ones allow you to create a shockwave, just like the war pillar. This can then create a star, transporter, or sphere. The sphere heals stuff though, so that's always nice. I want a sky dome next though. I found some places way up there though. They're miles away. There we go, that's healing them up nicely. You go sit there. But you can already see the vast differences in the actual... I want to put that to there actually. You go up onto there. Damn, they have a lot of units. It's going to get 2 stars coming out. I think it's this one actually allows me to build... Yeah, there it is, the flagship. I'm going to try and get out. Just try and show you guys most of the big units. Hopefully. We've lost some defenders, haven't we? Gonna get a couple of defenders. Got a couple of stars in there though. You head up and go on that one. A defender there. Got a lot there, actually. But yeah, you can patrol as well, as you've seen. Because I can select these guys and select them to patrol if I really wanted to. But right now, we're trying to focus on creating a defense. And then saving for the flagship, which you should be able to get with some more units, more resources coming in. And thank you guys for obviously sticking around for this slightly longer video, because obviously RTS games, I kind of want to try and show you as much of the actual units as possible. We want to, I don't want to upgrade shields yet because I want to be able to show you guys the flagship. We also have the intruder and the interceptor, which are, this guy seems to be creating a lot of air tech. Here we go again. Damn. Send him out and kill everything. I just love some of the models to these. They look fantastic. The game just overall has oozes quality to the game. We are almost able to summon the flagship. There we go. It should only be about a minute tops, maybe 30 seconds. Who knows? But then we can focus on actually getting some upgrades, because that is an air unit, so we're probably going to need some air defense and some extra air power on it. You can actually line research up. You can create more research facilities if you so desire. There we go. Look at this thing. It also has the ability to fire out drones, which are just awesome. Anyway, we have these guys, so we have a good bit to actually deal with. Let's go. Now I'm wondering if I can put that onto that. No. Sadly, you can't actually select a unit to be an area where everything lands, but they're I can attack, get some of them. Feel like they're so undefended away up there, but I don't think the AI is really worrying about them. The drones it. All the drones come out and it just becomes so much fun to actually watch everything going apart. Oh god, those guys are... I'm about to lose the destroyer. Get over here. We need to up the attack on them. Attack on them. Could use some extra shields, but just gonna select all these guys. And select him. Could use more destroyers though. Can I get two? Can I get two? Yes. All that damage is definitely needed. But if you wanted to, you can easily just move the base. But it creates a way, because I can see like multiplayer games going the way of, like, especially the human race, is like they can take their production buildings and move it towards the enemies. It's the same, like, I could literally just pick all these up and just go, which would probably be a nightmare for any sort of person. Let's get some more shields added on. We want some extra attack. Right, let's go. It's going to be another barrage of units soon, isn't there? Some more resources there. Hello. Launch that. Now the only thing is, the destroyers can't actually hit the air, so I'm going to create a bunch of these guys. But they can, however, attack them. These little guys can actually attack the air, which is fantastic to have. Right, so we didn't actually lose anything there, so that's always good. I think we lost a star. Did we lose a star? These guys will come up because they can actually shoot the air. They can shoot ground or air. They're just a bit flimsy. Let's hit them around there. And while they're doing that, we're going to build up some extra units. So I'm just going to build a bunch of these. And a couple of these. As soon as that Q is down, 1, 2. There we go. Oh, hello. All the firepower. Use that. Get some drones out to help out. He came over, was like, what's going over here? What's over there? Oh, dead. I need them to come out from there so I can actually get to them. Hi. Now you perish. You can actually take, you know, if you want, you can take the health bars off of units. Because this is how you access the menu. And you can actually take the health bars off a show HP bar. You know, if you want that way, just have a clean screen of just units. Which I know some people would prefer. He's definitely focusing on a lot of air units, so I'm going to get some interceptors coming out. Let's attack everything. These units should be here momentarily. These guys are so damn speedy. I can see all the strategies, just create a bunch of them rushing the enemy really, really quickly. I saw your units getting created, don't you worry. Let's get rid of that. Everybody attack that. Bring out the drones and then we will win this. Have it just attack wherever they want. The only thing is, there's no sort of this realizing this, there's no satisfying explosion sound from buildings. That's about the only thing. And like I said, the dialogue in the story would be a welcome addition, but that's just personal choice, really. You know, I'd be out of the medium AI. Or played all against medium AI. But yeah, guys, this has been Nightside. You can pick it up on Steam. The Steam link is down below. Thank you so much for watching it, though. I hope you really enjoyed it, because it's a really fantastic RTS, and I shall see you guys in the next one.